Like that's all we get for copyright.
A whole 15 seconds, if that.
I don't even think it was that. But
no.
welcome back to Meet Us in the Ring. Obviously, the main thing is AJ Lee, mother of the Divas division, is back in WWE, and thank God, because literally I was so ready to write off WWE. Like, I don't know if you saw my video, but like I did the like, oh, I'm alive. Like I was like, POV WWE bringing me back to life because they actually did something right.
Which they knew exactly, like that text I sent you, which I won't say out loud, but like they knew exactly what they were doing. And I know Nas is not in the chat right now because he's watching the game, but I was literally telling Nas that like I don't care about wrestling right now at all. Baseball season is in its prime. That's what your girl is focusing on. Go Phils. So I just haven't been in tune with literally anything that they've been doing. So I see Friday night, I'm the manager. It's crazy at work. And then I go on my phone, I see AJ Lee is back. I'm like, what? But wasn't that surprised because WWE themselves literally spoiled it.
I know. Oh my gosh. I hope, listen, I don't ever like saying, oh, that person should lose their job, but like that person,
fired,
whoever tweeted that should lose their job, because how are you gonna spoil AJ Lee's return when this is something we've been waiting for 10 years since she left?
For those who don't know how it was spoiled, because the tweet has now been deleted, but on Twitter, because we say Twitter, we don't say X, WWE Shop, the account on Twitter, responded to somebody saying, when you guys gonna drop new AJ Lee merch or something like that? That was like the question. And they responded saying, with AJ Lee's soon return to the ring, we hope to have merch soon. And everyone was like, oh.
And everyone's like, my brother in Christ, why would you say that?
So that's why when I saw a lot of people being like, I mean, of course, be happy. But like, were you really surprised? Because they told us it was going to happen.
I mean, I was still just like in my denial because I've gotten my hopes up one too many times. And I was like, maybe he's going to bring out Rhea. Maybe he's going to bring out Nikki. Maybe he's going to bring out Roxanne. That's his daughter, So I'm like, it could have been anyone. Like, but I didn't like though that CM Punk was acting like he got the whole roster like on speed dial. You know what I mean? Because he was like basically saying like, oh, I can call whoever and they're gonna come. And I'm like,
well, he did mention Bayley and Rhea as well.
That's true. I forgot about that he mentioned Bayley.
But I just thought it was so, like, he was crying when she was in the ring. And I was like, I know you don't like Punk, but it's like, get you a man that looks at you like that.
No, truly, when she was standing up on the ropes and he was just checking out his wife, I was like, you know what? Period.
And he's on his knees crying as she's going around the ring. And I was like, bro, that's so cute. Like, they're the hottest couple in wrestling, dare I say. Because it's not Becky and Seth. It's not Becky and Seth.
They think it is.
They can think that. Whatever makes them feel happy, period.
Yeah. But no, I mean, even though like I knew, because obviously you texted me and like obviously I saw everyone's reaction videos on TikTok, like even though I knew and like saw those reaction videos, when Paul and I like went back and watched the whole segment on YouTube, like I still cried. Like I still
for sure.
Like, because like you guys know me, like I am a Divas girly through and through.
Yeah.
And I was so sad that like I got the tail end of her career. Like literally my first WrestleMania was 2015 when she had her retirement match.
Wow.
And so I was just like, ah! But now she's back and supposedly signed a multi-year contract.
Full time,
Yeah, full time. And to me, that's crazy. And also, body is still tea.
And the abs. I know y'all saw that.
I'm like, girl, you still got those abs. That's crazy. She looked incredible.
She does. She literally looks the same. Exactly the same.
I'm just so happy to see her. And I just feel like, obviously there was other times that we wanted it to happen, like in the Rumbles or at Evolution and things like that. But this still felt right.
Yeah. I think so. On a SmackDown is kind of I was like whatever, but I think they're just setting up for WrestlePalooza. Hate that name. But obviously that's probably where she's gonna have her first match back. So they didn't want to drop it then, which I guess makes sense, but still.
I mean, they could have done it of like, oh, CM Punk and a mystery partner against Seth and Becky, and then at WrestlePalooza, AJ comes out. Like, but I understand they probably wanted to do it in his hometown, so that was a cool moment. Too. And you know what? They got to make those SmackDown tickets worth it because these prices are high. So I'm glad they got something special and not just the hick out west. You know what I mean?
Who apparently opened the show. I didn't see that.
Kinda. I mean, like John came out, had a talking segment. Sami Zayn came out and was like, hey, like, I want to continue the tradition of the US Open Challenge with your blessing, basically. Oh. And he was like, I want you to be my first competitor. So him and John had a match for the US title, and then who shall not be named came out and just wrecked them both and then left. So anyway, who do we got in the chat?
Right, on to more important things.
We got Trey, we got Zach, and Zach says Happy National Beer Lovers Day.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like beer, but that's for Maddie. We got Janelle, we got Leo, hey bestie, we got Maria, and of course we have Cap, we have Fernando. Oh my gosh, we have so many people here today.
We got my boy Nas, love my boy Nas.
Soleil. Leo said Brock's name is redacted. He's also the cover start of Farmer Simulator.
Can we simulate him into a different country,
continent, honestly,
planet, galaxy?
But anyway, I'm just so happy to see AJ back, and like it honestly, it reignited like a little bit of a spark. Like it's just like a little flicker.
Think so, yeah.
It's not a full-on flame because we have lost the plot in WWE and we need to find it again. But it's a little spark.
I'm actually like really not aware of a lot of things because I was telling Mary before we went live, like I haven't been watching at all. I've only been paying attention to baseball because we're getting into the playoffs soon. So I actually just haven't been watching shit. Like I had a lot of people because I made a video about AJ Lee. It was just me drunk being like, yo, she's back. And people are like, oh my God, where's your reaction? I was like, I didn't make one.
You're like,
Like I haven't been making reaction videos lately because what the fuck is there to what is there to react to besides AJ Lee, of course, but like Solo Sikoa?
But also you work Friday nights. Like you work at a bar, you know what I mean? It's like you can't be sitting down watching SmackDown at 8 p.m.
And I would normally like rush home after work and make those videos, but now I'm like, I don't know. I kind of want to just have a beer with my friends. So and
which valid. Like I said, I don't know. There's just been so much. This is basically like now the podcast for right now is literally just me telling Maddie, hey, these things are going on.
That's so always been the show, though. I feel like that's always been the brand, is you just telling me what's going on and I just show up.
Yep, you just show up and give your opinions.
Yeah.
Well, let's say, so out of 10, how do you think this is gonna go? Like, how do you think they're gonna do with bringing her back?
I think it'll be good for like the first few months and then, but I don't know. I mean, because she's just so great, but they're not like their booking. I don't know. Their booking could get weird, but I feel like no matter what they do with her, the crowd is still going to be entertained and ready to see her. So she's not going to be the problem, but I'm sure they'll slip up somewhere. And it's like maybe they'll have Becky face her for the IC title and Becky will keep it, and that's obviously a mistake in which AJ should take it, and people are gonna be like, what? So I don't know. I don't necessarily trust them fully,
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I I mean, I'm just so excited for all of the potential matches. Like, we need to see her and Roxanne in the ring, like, obviously.
I'd love to see her and Liv.
Yeah, her and Liv would be great when Liv returns. Naomi's tweet was so funny, saying that she was going to crash out if AJ returned. Well, she's crashing out. She said she kicked Big Jim outside because...
Please.
Yeah. He's sleeping with the fleas because he got her pregnant this time when AJ is back.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
We could even run AJ Lee and Nikki back. Like, I don't know.
They have fun.
They have a lot of history, so
that would be fun. I'm looking forward to them like doing the whole face-off thing.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
And it's crazy because like I know when it happens, I'm gonna get chills, and like it's like, if you know, then you know. You know what I mean? Like, people who, you know, maybe haven't been watching all this time, like maybe they just started a couple years ago, like they don't know the history of AJ Lee and Nikki Bella. Like, I'm like getting excited just thinking about it, but I don't want to get my hopes too high because they always crush them.
Well, let's talk about Nikki for a second. I actually haven't really. I'm usually very like good with checking our social media, and I know we posted a clip about us talking about the reaction to Nikki, and so just genuinely asking you, what was kind of the like social media's response to what we had to say about that? Like, were they kind of agreeing with us, or not so
much? I mean, for the most part, people were like, yeah, that was not Becky's best match, like. But then other people were trying to be like, well, but Becky's pretending to be bad. Like, that's part of her that's part of her current character. It's just like pretending to be. I'm like, are you delusional?
We need to not make excuses for our faves. Like, I will tell you when Bianca Belair has a bad match. It's never happened. No, I'm kidding. But like, you know, sometimes it's okay to be like, oh, my favorite didn't really do that well. And also, I think it again just goes back to, you know, Becky's not bad. Nikki's not bad. They're just not great in the ring together. And like, that's so okay. Like, that's so totally fine, you know?
Yeah, I think like people agree that there was fault on both ends, and a lot of people were shitting on Nikki, unfortunately, but like, and blaming her instead of blaming Becky. But like, it just was neither of theirs best match. Like,
I know.
And that's just what it is. But I mean, a lot of people did be like, yeah, that wasn't a good match for Becky. But then other people were just like weirdly defending it and saying that she was doing that on purpose.
That's that fan base. I'm so sick of. Like, ew.
Yeah. Trey asked, speaking of Bianca, is she still injured? Do you have a Bianca update? Because I don't.
Well, she's not on the screen. So
yeah.
I as soon as she comes back, like, I will start paying attention to wrestling again. But because she's out and lives out, so I feel like a lot of my favorites are out. So I've been paying attention to AEW so much more. And Mercedes Moné is gonna have Toni Storm is gonna have a fatal 4-way, which is super cool. Very excited about that. So
yeah, actually, let's talk about that, because
let's talk about it.
So I wanted to talk about it for our topics today, because
Bianca's
obviously
for SummerSlam, great, a year from now. Woohoo.
Oh, yikes. It better not be that long. But we are going to have a fatal 4-way at All Out in Toronto for the AEW Women's World Championship on September 20th. So that's like 2 weeks from now ish.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Timeless Toni Storm defending her title against Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, and Thekla.
Two of those women, I think, are very viable contenders to take it away from
Wait,
Toni.
let me guess. Jamie and Chris.
Yeah. Nothing against Thekla. It's just like she's not been built up that way in any way, shape, or form.
But also she just got here, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, Riho is back.
Who?
So Riho, like, I feel like the running joke, and let me know if you agree, but like the running joke in AEW is that Riho she's one of those people that just constantly returns. She'll return and then she'll have a great match and then she'll leave again for months and then she'll return again. And so she's returned, and she will be facing Mercedes Moné
How do you spell it?
Riho.
Oh,
she
so
is the first ever AEW Women's World Champion as well.
Oh, she was the inaugural champion?
Yes.
What a slay.
And I love
she's
Riho.
Cute.
She is. I love her a lot. I think she's awesome. I don't know why she dipped again. Honestly, I think it's just because they have nothing for her. And then they're just like, wait, Mercedes needs another great match. Oh, Riho. Yeah. We forgot about Riho. Come back. Come on in. It's your time.
Oh my God. I love these. Oh, hello. I love these photos. It's like giving K-pop and I love it. Yeah, even though she's Japanese, but but she's cute.
Riho's awesome. I love her and I'm really excited for her match with Mercedes.
Oh, I didn't even know that was happening. That's cool though.
Yeah.
But I mean, so who do you have for this Fatal 4-Way? Do you think Tony's finally gonna lose her title?
No, not to some like. I mean, this match is gonna be awesome, but like, there's not much. I don't want to say there's not much. Well, there is not much build because Jamie Hayter has barely even talked to Toni Storm since she's like, they haven't even looked each other in the face on screen. So I think it's really random that she's in the match.
Well, her beef has been with Tekla. Like they've been brawling backstage. They've been like catching strays, you know what I mean? So like I think that, I don't know, for some reason that feud is like involved in this and they're probably gonna like cost each other the match.
Yeah, probably.
And then I mean Chris Statlander, she's been hanging in here for a minute. Like I think it's a valid option, but I mean Toni Storm is just so freaking popular. Like she's just
I don't see her losing it at this match, at least. No.
Like I would say if Mercedes Moné is like the Roman Reigns, as in the forever fucking title reign, you know what I mean? Like I think Toni, I don't know, I'm trying to think what the comparison would be in terms of just an endless title reign. I don't know. But regardless, they're both just like they're up here, and everybody else is like here. You know? So, I don't think that Toni Storm's gonna lose her title, but I think this is gonna be a good match and one that I actually like. I really want to watch. Like I want to lock in for AEW, if not just for this, you know.
At least for that match. I mean, God knows how long that card is gonna be. So,
Leo said Riho is the AEW version of Charlotte, comes back after months and months and gets a title shot.
So that's a terrible comparison.
Well, who would you compare her to then?
Literally, Riho is nothing like Charlotte. That doesn't even make sense to me. Like she's not. First of all, she never wins the title shot she gets.
Oh, damn.
And she'll just disappear and then she'll come back, have a title shot, lose, go do some other thing for like a month. And then I don't know. I've never Riho also isn't somebody that takes away from other people. And not to say that Charlotte does, but she definitely has before show.
So you're saying like about Leo's take, like that Riho is nothing like Charlotte just because like she doesn't win the opportunities. Like,
well, also I don't think she gets any. It's like when Charlotte would come back and just every single time it would be like multiple title shots. I just feel it's different because like, Mercedes has been champion for a minute. She's never faced Riho. She's faced literally everybody else that there is to face at this point. Yeah. So Riho's great. Why not? Like, I'm excited for that match. That's a match I've been wanting to see for a while. So.
Well, oops. Fernando said Stat is joining the Death Riders. Can you explain to me who that is? Because I don't know who that is.
Which one? Stat?
I know. Riders? Well, obviously he's talking about Chris Statlander, but like, who are the Death Riders?
So that's Jon Moxley's group of shenanigans. Yeah, basically like the Blackpool Combat Club on crack now.
I see.
I have mixed opinions on it. I know a lot of AEW watchers are really sick of the Death Rider storyline. Honestly, at one point, it was probably one of the worst storylines AEW did because they were just being so cringe and like over stupid. But now that Moxley is no longer the champion, I feel like it's a bit better because I feel like at least now we can do some non-title stuff with it. He's not hogging the title anymore. But I kind of get why they put it back on him because he's just really reliable. So,
yeah, I feel like he's like the Miz in the way that like He's super reliable. I feel like he's never really been injured. Like, I mean, I know he has been injured, but like not really. Like The Miz has never had an injury, as far as I know. Like that's like one of his stats is that he's never been out for injury.
And let's hope it stays that way, of course.
Yeah, but like I feel like, you know, Jon Moxley is like that reliable person for AEW.
Yeah,
for sure.
I just think that like if they don't have somebody that they feel they can slap the title on, they'll just give it to him and have him like go against somebody that he can build up and put the title on, like Hangman Adam Page, who I forgot was champ. Oop.
Speaking of someone that they used to just slap that title on, or at least a title, MJF got married.
Hello?
Yeah, I don't know who his wife is, but you know, shout out to him.
Yeah, okay. Period.
Shout out to her for being with that man. Period.
I know he had a girlfriend for a while, and then they broke up.
Oh.
So I don't know. Congrats to him. That's great. We here at Meet Us in the Ring wish you a lifetime of happiness.
Yeah, I support this. Not like, you know, Logan Paul's wedding, so.
Let's talk about that. Come on. Let's talk about it.
Didn't we talk about it?
Did we? I don't know.
I feel like a few weeks ago we talked about it when him and his brother were beating up their cake or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that clip, like, apparently of him and Nina, like, fighting in the car or something, and he's, like, grabbing her or something?
What?
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to, like, even though it is Logan Paul, I don't want to dig into it. Because, like, you know how, like, TMZ is and all that crap. Yeah. Like, they could have been played, like, laughing or something, but I don't know. He's just, like, weird.
Weird that you would let your brother, like, destroy your cake. I don't know.
Their whole wedding just felt like so PR.
I mean, a lot of celebrity weddings are, like, you know.
Sucks. That's sad to me.
It is. Like, and some people end up regretting it later because, like, people who do the, like, people exclusives and then, like, everything at their wedding is, like, sponsors. Like, they end up regretting it later because they're so focused on the fact they have to do all of these, like, sponsorship spots that they didn't even, like, enjoy their wedding. So I'm like, guys,
awful. Yeah.
Just have your wedding. It doesn't need to be sponsored by Pepsi. You know what I mean?
Yeah, MJF for your. Oh wait, well he's already married, so it's too late. But you know, hopefully he had a very nice, intimate wedding. So
yeah. And now we're just waiting for Kalani and Carmelo.
Oh my god. Then I can tell that wedding is going to be so intimate. No sponsored brand deal, none of that crap. Because they're so cute.
They're so cute. And recently, the clip was circulating again. This getting off topic, it's fine. Of Alexa Bliss's wedding when the Miz and Nia Jax were walking down together, and like the Miz hit his little pose, and then Nia was like, psh, and then walked down the aisle.
Yeah, that was so fun.
That was so cute. I love that. But speaking of Alexa Bliss,
yeah, I want to talk about this too.
That segue. So my number one op forever and always, Ronda Rousey. Made some comments about Alexa Bliss because for some reason Girly can't let go of the WWE. I don't know, the WWE world. She can't let go. She can't move on. She said, I don't know what interview this was for, but she said, the fact that they had me fighting Alexa Bliss at all was effing ridiculous. And you want to know why they had me against Alexa Bliss? Because she had the most merch sales at the time. Like, what the F? That's your decision-making process? And our boy, well, he's not really, but like, he can be for this. Our boy MJF said, it's almost like pro wrestling, much like any professional sport, functions as a business. Effing crazy.
Wow.
Period. I actually
I saw Ronda's like thing, but I never saw his response. So that's fun.
Yeah, I saw it on an article and it had his tweet attached to it. But like, girl. And then Pete Rosenberg responded to her.
Who?
He does like a lot of like kickoff shows with Jackie and Biggie. Like,
I know the name.
He does the kickoff shows. He said some things back to her, and the like headline quote is, "You're not an all-time great in wrestling."
Yeah.
So it says on the Cheap Heat podcast, host Peter Rosenberg strongly criticized recent comments from Ronda Rousey regarding her time working with Alexa Bliss. He called her comments incredibly disrespectful. He said that Rousey was gifted her spot and doesn't have the standing to bury the people who work in the business day in and day out. And then he says, "You were an all-time great in MMA. You are not an all-time great in wrestling."
That's a very fair statement. Yeah.
Period. First of all, shout out to these guys calling her out for being disrespectful to Alexa Bliss, because how dare you? Like, how actual dare you? Number one, maybe that is the case, that it was because she had high merch sales. We've seen that. We saw it with Jey Uso. He 100%. Yeah. Jay 100% got the Royal Rumble win because he was the highest merch seller. Like it happens, but WWE is a business, and if someone is over with the crowd and they are selling all of the merch, yeah, they're gonna get an opportunity. But also, she should have been grateful to work with someone with like Alexa Bliss, because Alexa can pretty much work with anybody. She can have ring chemistry with almost anyone, and she still probably couldn't make you look good because you suck that bad.
I mean, I remember when they were beefing at the time, like obviously in WWE, it did come across as like a little silly, because it's like, you know, that Alexa Bliss is no match for someone like Ronda Rousey. So I personally didn't really enjoy their feud, and I hate to say I can see kind of what Ronda is saying, but it was unrealistic. And then of course, like, Alexa didn't end up beating Ronda, so I don't know. Do I kind of see what she's saying? Yeah, sure, but also, like, why are you still talking about this? Like, you're not in the company. Like, Alexa you don't talk to her anymore. Like, just shut up. Like,
literally, like, and why her specifically? Like, she could have talked about her times with wrestling Charlotte, Becky, like, well, because Nikki.
Her Alexa is so tiny, and I guess, like, you know, it was kind of unrealistic for anyone to think that Alexa could beat Ronda Rousey, so...
Yeah, but like, I mean, we've had situations where it'll be like Rey Mysterio versus the Big Show back in the day, and like sometimes Rey won. You know what I mean? Like, wrestling isn't always meant to be realistic, in my opinion. Like, there has to be some sort of suspense of, what is it called? Like, suspense of disbelief. What?
For sure, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Is that the phrase?
I think so.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there should be some level of that. Like, no one would ever believe that Mankind would beat The Rock, but it 100% happened at some point. Or like, you know, things like that. It's like, sometimes you just do something because it feels right, not because it makes sense.
Yeah, I suppose.
Let's see how people feel about it. Fernando said, Ronda never understood the wrestling business.
Why is everyone spelling her name with an H? There's no H in her name. Stop doing that. It's annoying
me. Maria said, I understood what Ronda was saying. And she said, Alexa Bliss is no Rey Mysterio. I mean, well, like, I understand. It's just, it was the first example that popped into my head. But
in terms of size, yes.
I just think it was so unnecessary to say that. And also, like, Alexa Bliss will be more loved than Ronda would ever be.
Yeah.
And Alexa is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
For sure, yeah.
Ronda is not.
No.
So she can say whatever she wants. But
she was also saying, like, none of my friends are in the company. And I assuming she's talking about, like, Shayna Baszler, Marina Shafir. And it's like, she's like, I would never go. And it's like, yeah, nobody really wants to see you in the company again, girl. Like, it was so plainly obvious that you were not having a good time in your second run. And you weren't doing a good job. Like, yeah, you did a nice thing by having Shayna beat you. That was great. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for Shayna. But, like, you know, when Charlotte came back and she, like, the night Charlotte came back and won the title back, she's like, oh, are you here for the Royal Rumble? Or not the Royal Rumble, because SummerSlam's next. And it was just, like, embarrassing to watch. It's like, you don't care. Thank God Charlotte took the title that night, honestly.
Yeah. I was so excited when Liv Morgan beat her at Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
That was so good. And like, I understand that in the first few years that Ronda was in the company, she was actually doing pretty good. But I feel like as time went on, and then especially after she came back from having her baby, like after that, no, she was so bad. And nobody can convince me otherwise.
She wasn't good. She didn't. It was like I don't think she wanted to be there. Like, and I don't know.
She wanted a paycheck.
Yeah, it just sucked. I don't know. Had she been like more excited to be there, I think it would have been better. But like the promos were awful. Like she was like with Natalya, she's like Natty Bo Batty. It's like, what the hell are you saying right now? Like, it was hard to watch. It really was.
Yeah. Well, I'm done talking about that because I just like we already gave her too much time. But let's talk about someone who is actually very, very good, and recently just hit 1,000 days as Ring of Honor Women's Champion.
Yeah.
Athena, the Forever Champ,
who tapped out to Toni Storm.
Oh,
still hated that finisher. Still hated that. Like, oh, just have her pin her. You know.
But she reached 1,000 days. Like, I feel like this is like new territory for women, right?
No, Kaylee Ray had the title for longer than that, I think, right?
Oh,
wait, no, it wasn't. It was like 600 something. Alba Fire.
Oh.
God.
Okay, well, sorry. I know her as Alba Fire.
No, real ones know her as Kaylee Ray.
Okay, well, anyway, I mean, I don't know of any other woman in current history, you know, within the last 10, 20 years who has had a reign of 1,000 days. Like, you know, maybe if you put all of Charlotte's collectively or like all of Becky's collectively, whatever, fine. But like one single title reign, like congratulations, girl.
That's crazy.
That's incredible. Work. Louis said ROH still doesn't mean much, TBH. She needs a major AEW title. I mean,
I think Ring of Honor absolutely does mean something.
It means something to some people. Yeah, maybe other people don't care about it because they only care about WWE or AEW. But like, it's still a very big achievement, and she should be celebrated for it because that's just like uncharted territory.
Yeah, also Ring of Honor's been around great. Yeah, right here. I mean,
yeah, every title means something. ROH has been a major independent promotion for decades.
Yeah, they're big. They're popular. So, good for her. And it's been a good run too. Like I don't feel like it's really stale. I mean, like I said last week, I think it was, I don't really enjoy her mic work, you know. That's just me, but her in-ring work I think really speaks for itself. So
well, and it's not like Roman's 1,000-day reign because sometimes he was gone for 3 months. Like Athena has been consistently around the whole time. Like she hasn't taken random sabbaticals, you know what I mean? Like she's been here in the trenches the whole time. And Trey says 1,000 days wasn't really necessary. Is it ever necessary when anyone does that? No, but it's a fun stat.
At least she's been active the whole time, defending the whole time.
Exactly.
Giving it the whole time. Like, not like you said, Roman, who just have maybe 2 matches a year. Like, that's not... She's a fighting champion. Like, I feel like when people... Or not people, but I feel like when promotions finally give us something like that, like, why should we complain about that? That's the kind of stuff we ask for. So...
Yeah. And, like, not that that's something I necessarily want to see in WWE. I don't want to see a 1,000-day title reign on anyone.
No, kind of over that.
Even in the women's division, I don't want that. But I still think it's cool. I don't really know like who's on the active Ring of Honor roster, but I mean, if you do, like, who could you see maybe taking that title from her eventually?
I think it's going to be Billie Starkz, her right-hand woman, and finally turns on her and takes it. I don't know. Billie Starkz is really like up and coming. Athena's really helped her a lot. So I could see that.
Let me look up Billie Starkz so I know what she looks like. I'm terrible.
Oh my God, Mary.
Girl, you know I'm terrible with this stuff.
Absolutely tragic.
Also, why is everybody's last name Stark? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. We all love Tony Stark, but like, we have Zoe Stark. We had Ricky Starks.
Well, it's actually Ricky Saints now.
Okay, now, but he was Ricky Stark, and now we have.
I forgot
Billy
about
Starks.
Zoe Starks. Is she still with the company?
I believe so. I'm pretty sure she's still on the
still
roster.
Injured. I forgot.
Yeah, she messed up her probably. Was it her ACL? I can't remember, but
I don't remember.
Oh, this girl's a little cutie.
Mary just discovering wrestlers
in real time.
Riho, now Billy Starks.
Hey, you know what? You should always be learning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I suppose that's a positive way to look at it.
Oh, she's a little cutie though. But
yeah,
but yeah, Zoe. Hopefully, she'll be back by the Rumble. Hopefully, Liv will be back by the Rumble. Hopefully, Liv will win the Rumble. But I digress.
Do you want to talk about? Because I saw a comment about this, and I was like, "Oh, this is a fun topic." Have you seen Matt Riddle's like fall from grace?
Bro, and him talking about AJ Lee, get the fuck out of here. And like, that was your guy too.
I know. Needless to say, no longer a fan. Absolutely not. Haven't been a fan for a while.
I mean, he went off the deep end. But if you guys don't know, if you didn't see it, Matt Riddle made some comments about AJ Lee upon her return, talking about how she like ran through the locker room or whatever, like stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, first of all, when she was having to be in all of those storylines with men, who do you think set that up? Dumb men. So it's like, number one, she didn't have a choice being in those storylines where she was kissing all those guys, where she was kissing John, Punk, Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler. Like, those were not on her account. Now, if she was having relations with people in the back, that's her business. But also, he needs to stop acting like NXT is not a cesspool of that stuff, because literally Mandy Rose said herself that there was like herpes going around the entire performance center. So don't be coming for people when you were a part of that nonsense.
Also, Matt Riddle, like, didn't you cheat on your wife?
Oh, damn. So true.
Also him calling, like, he's like, CM Punk is such a creep. Like, he's like going to NXT and hitting on these girls. It's like, no, I think he just really loves wrestling and wants to help the up and coming generation. Like, if you saw the way that man looked at his wife when she returned, I can assure you he has no eyes for he's not looking at anyone else. Okay, only her. So
and you know what? Like, obviously, you know how I feel about CM Punk in a lot of aspects, but like, he is such an advocate for women's wrestling because his wife is one of the greatest to do it. And like, he knows how important women's wrestling is to young girls. Like, the way that he is a mentor, like literally a father figure for a lot of those girls, like until, God forbid something crazy comes out, like until that moment, which I hope never happens.
I doubt it.
I appreciate CM Punk being there for the girls and advocating for them.
Yeah,
and like wanting to bring them to the forefront.
I just really hate when people are like, oh my God, like he wants to bag Roxanne Perez. It's like, yeah, that's gross.
He literally sees her as his child. So that's gross.
He's married. She has a boyfriend, and like he's just a mentor. I don't understand. Like, there's still, even in big ass 2025, there are still people that can't comprehend that men and women can be friends. And it's really weird.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you've had some bad luck in that area, but that's, that's neither here nor
well,
I gotta go.
There are some people that would love to have me, apparently.
Oh,
so
true, bestie, true.
I want to die.
Well, anyway, let's get to my favorite segment, Mary's favorite Instagram post of the week.
Dude.
I cheated a little bit because I kind of have two. Well, I have one, and then I have like an honorable mention. You know what I mean?
God, let's just get this over with.
All right. So the main one, it was actually a video, so I just had to take a screenshot of it. But it is.
Oh, I saw this.
if you didn't see this, this was a video that was posted on the NXT. I think it was on the NXT page and Shawn Michaels page. It basically says like when you don't like women's wrestling, and all of them are just like making a face, and Shawn Michaels is right there riding with the girlies. Period. Because him too. Y'all know how I felt about this man for a long time, but he
can book a women's division. That's for damn sure.
He can book a women's division, and he's here for the girlies, you know.
Yeah.
So I appreciate him for that. But let me. So it was that one that says I don't like women's wrestling, and I'm all just making faces like, look at all these beautiful women. Look at them. Look at these champions.
Who is the one that's right above Mariah or Blake? Sorry.
Her? I have no idea. I'm not sure. But anyway. And then this is my honorable mention.
J-Rod.
Our girl J-Rod and Brittany Brooks. I think that's her name. But they did this really cool photo shoot, and they're just looking like strong baddies in the gym. Absolutely love this. J-Rod's gonna be on the next season of American Gladiator, so make sure you watch that. It's going to be hosted by The Miz. Don't know when it comes out. I'll let you guys know.
We will be watching.
But this photo, like, I saw like smiling, having fun, and like being baddies, you know?
Yeah, they look great.
Absolutely incredible. So shout out to them. Shout out to our bestie J-Rod.
I was looking at the picture we took with her a few days ago, and that guy in the bag that just photobombed.
It cracks me up every time.
He's like,
just straight cheesing. Truly.
Like if you looked at that picture, you would think he was one of us.
You would have thought he was there with us, and he wasn't.
We had no idea who that man was, and didn't even notice him in the picture.
No, he just wanted to be in our picture.
Well, at least he had a good smile, so love it.
And that was a cute picture. I love that picture.
Yeah, I feel like he didn't even ruin the picture. I feel like he added to it. He looked great, you know.
If anybody knows who that man is,
let us find this man. We've been trying to find this man since Vegas, so let us find this man.
Maybe he'll be there next time we're in Vegas.
Yeah. Oh God, we have to go back to Vegas. I forgot.
But anyway, yeah. So those were the picks that I chose for this week. I just really liked the video because
that was cool.
That's the face I make all the time when people say they don't like women's wrestling. I'm just like,
hello, ew, crazy,
literally ew, like get out of my face. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Is there anything we didn't talk about that like we were supposed to talk about? I don't think
so. I mean, we even talked about Matt Riddle, for God's sake. So
yeah, for way too long.
Yeah, he's ick.
I can't believe that. Like, I almost wanted like a RK Bro merch. Oh, I'm so glad that I didn't.
Yeah, imagine owning RK Bro merch. Like, that's crazy. Definitely still don't wear those sweatpants sometimes. That jacket was so sick. I don't have the jacket anymore because the zipper broke, so I got rid of it. But that jacket was so fire. Oh, I do still have my other RK Bro jacket.
Well, you need to sell that, or
it's comfortable. Come on.
Okay, well, just don't take pictures in it, and then it's fine.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Well, make sure you guys subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already. Follow me and Maddie on Instagram, as well as Meet Us in the Ring on Instagram and TikTok. Really quick, how y'all feeling about WrestlePalooza? 5 seconds, go.
I don't care.
I hate the name, period. And we will see you guys next week. Maddie, take us out.
Logan Paul, your wedding was PR and you kind of suck. And Matt Riddle, you also suck. Ew.
Yeah, terrible take. Bye, guys.